Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and welcome to day 2 of the 2025 NBA Draft. The New York Knicks do have a pick today. I do not know if they are going to make that pick. There's been some talk that they could trade out of the round 2 draft, or they could trade up. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to be here breaking it down every step of the way. Major shout out to everybody already in the building. Shout out to everybody that tuned in last night for our round 1 coverage. We had a lot of fun, and I'm excited for today. There are some players I'd like to see the New York Knicks target in round 2, but with the 50th overall pick, it's always kind of a crapshoot to figure out if that player or those players will fall to that selection. Maybe Leon Rose has identified a player, and he's willing to move up in the draft to get him. We'll see. I'm excited to break it down with all of the real ones here in the building. Shout out to y'all. Already 184 people in the chat. Let's get a real one roll call going. If you bleed orange and blue, if you play with yourself in the pregame like Bronx Boy, type real one down in the comment section. I already see a bunch of real ones here. Cody Mock, my man, Marsh's #1 fan. You weren't here yesterday. You broke my heart. Sam Jackson, what's up, bro? Tyler's in the building. Ahmed, my guy, what's up? Gabriel says Rasheer Fleming is gone. Did he already get picked even though the draft hasn't started? Really? They already said it?
I think it was Shams who tweeted it out. Shams tweeted that they were trying to go for him, or they were targeting him.
Knicks Galaxy, what up? Everyone that types real one in the chat, I'll give you a shout out. TA Cowboys, what's up, girl? Junior Justice, what's happening? New York Knick prods in the building. Dwayne Lewis, yes, sir. Cody Mark says, did the Knicks play last? Cody Mock, excuse me. Marsh, did the Knicks play last night? No, they didn't. They didn't do anything last night. So there's that. Jason Rodriguez in the building. Daniel Doval, Matt Sports, Luis, what's up, Beast? Taku, Colum Hughes, my man, what's up? Walter Blackman, Big Apple, what up, what up? Shout out to y'all. We appreciate you. 205 people in the building. Jet Life for Life as well. What's happening? If you could, please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. 201 people in the chat. Can we get to 200 likes right now? That'd be pretty dang cool. If we can get to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'll start the show with a shot of the 1942 Don Julio, just for the real ones. It's pretty much Friday. It's almost Friday. Robert Smith Walls, that is my guy right there. How you been, bro? Long time no see. Good to see you, bro. Frat guy, what up? Sean Hayes, what's happening? We got Marsh's #2 fan.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Marsh's #1 fan. Might have to let him know what the deal is there.
Is that that's not even your picture.
Oh, is it not?
It's just Jalen Brunson.
You are not #2. Well, you're definitely not #1. What's up, man? Dub Marsh's #2 fan.
That's a great name.
I love that. Luis, what up, Luis Lugo? We appreciate you. If you've liked the video, type me. 231 people in the chat. We'll go over the top players available. We'll start answering some questions. We'll tell you about our Super Chat menu, and we'll just hang out with all the real ones as we always do. Isaac Smith, high fives in the chat. What up, my man? Knicks Galaxy. We got this chat is ridiculous. I love it. Johnny Davis, what up? Taku already rocking the building. That's my guy. Quasi says, Mr. Q, love your show like food. That's love. I don't know why I'm Mr. Q, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I've been called worse. Artie Rock is in the building. That's my guy right there. Marshall's #2 fan says, you have to do me like that. You just got to say pause after you say something like that. You got to say, there's just got to be something said after you say something like that. Jorge Rivera, what up? Marquise, the Beast, what up? Edwin Guzman, let's go, Knicks. Let's make something happen tonight. I'm in. What are we making happen?
Koby Brea, please.
I say we trade for Giannis today.
Oh, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, let's trade for Giannis today. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Make a move, Leon Rose.
Is Leon sleeping?
I don't think he's sleeping. Carl Knight says, trade up, Leon. I mean, the Suns were making moves.
I know all these other teams are trading up, but the New York Knicks are not. It's kind of lame. Tommy says a coach would be nice. I agree. Alper, how's it hanging? Bronx Boy wants to know.
Oh, it's good, Bronx Boy. It's good.
It's not cold outside anymore. Cody Mock, maybe we could pick up Darius Alexander in the 3rd round.
3rd round?
That was the 3rd round pick for the Giants. Same guy that said take Carter at 3 and trade back up for Dart.
It's the NFL draft. I did say that in one of my videos by accident.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, we're not going to be live on Wednesday because we got the NBA draft.
Luis, they don't even have a coach. No, they don't. They don't have a coach. Who needs a coach anyways? Marshall's number 2 fan says you're not even a Knicks. You don't have Knicks gear on. How can you be my number 2 fan if you're going to criticize me?
Oh!
That's kind of messed up, bro. It's kind of messed up. Is the shirt not nice enough for you? How do you know on the back it doesn't say "Let's go Knicks"? How do you know? Maybe it does.
Oh.
Jeep to B says let Rose cook. Marshall's number 2 fan says, yo, Marsh, not going to lie, you need the gear on if you're a real Knicks on. You got to work on the English there a little bit more. Put the words in the place. Yeah, it could say go Knicks on the back. You don't know. John Pettit, what's up, my man? Happy Thursday, brother. It says Leon's going to get the best value for a good price. I trust him. I do too. That shirt is very prom, Marsh.
Short sleeve.
Short sleeve. It's hot out here. Look, I'm supposed to look professional on these broadcasts. Carl Knight, who are your undrafted targets? Well, it's tough to know because we don't know who's all been drafted. Hey, I'll tell you this. Tomorrow morning, we'll have undrafted free agent targets for the New York Knicks on the channel once we know who all of the picks are. I want the Knicks to grab Brea. Yeah, he's a good player. Giannis for a 3rd and TJ Watt. I'm in. Yeah. Look, we got Lord Buddy Bear in the building. And Lord Buddy Bear, he likes to party. Shout out to him, says, what's cold in Dallas? 40 degrees? It was negative 40 last year where I'm at. Well, you'd have to ask how it's hanging in that weather.
It's not hanging at that point.
It ain't hanging low, I'll tell you that much. Amario, who do the Knicks get? I don't know because we're 20 picks away. Hopefully. We'll go over the top players left in the draft coming up in a second. If y'all could, please hit that like button. 280 people in the chat. 34 likes away from 100 likes. Let's get there on today's show. Please, 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 please. We got some fun stuff to get into. We got to get to 100 likes, though, first. The likes were a little low yesterday. Got yelled at by the bosses, and that wasn't cool. So let's not do that. Hit that thumbs up icon for me. Mario, me either. I don't know who's going to be on the board. Me either, bro. Me either. James Faulkner, trade up for Fleming, sign Kennard to the mid-level exception, and Chris Paul to the veteran minimum. Ooh. I don't mind any of that. Carl Knight, Marsh don't have Knicks merch on, but he always has Knicks blood. Orange and blue. Orange and blue. What up? Lorenzo, Marsh in his polo now is like Belichick in his hoodie. It's game day. My man, Colin Hughes, shout out to you, $5 super chat. We'll get to that in a second. First, though, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and it's these New York Knicks 4th of July shirts. 4th of July, it's around the corner. I need to be rocking your Knicks gear while also repping the best country in the world. Go to chatsports.com/KnicksUSA to get your shirt today. Let's go. Raymond Diaz, what's happening? Ja'Kias Jones, Jaylen Brown, Knicks? Please no. Not in on that.
No. Please, God, no.
Not in on that. Colin Hughes, what's up, man? $5 super chat, thank you. Says, let's go, Marsh. What do you think our Knicks are going to end up doing tonight? Hope you're having a good night. You know what? I am having a good night, and I'm having a better night now that you're in the building, my man. Koby Brea would be cool. There's been a lot of talk about that. I said on the show last night, I had someone text me just the name Koby Brea. I then followed that text up, and they didn't respond until the morning, so I guess they went to sleep on me. But they have alerted me that the Knicks are not afraid to trade up to go and get him.
Ooh.
So we don't know what the juice is exactly there, but there's a little bit there. There's already been a couple of trades today as well.
There's been a bunch of trades.
Do you want to just roll through the trades?
Yeah, let me go find them.
Yeah. It might just have to sync to whatever studio they're in, but I know that they're already made.
Which was the first one we had today? Was it this one?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was this one.
The Lakers and the Bulls swapped picks and got cash. So the Lakers traded up, sent the Bulls a 55th overall pick in cash, which, I mean, good for the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's so weird with second-round picks that you can just be like, hey, here's $500,000. Let me get your pick.
and it's not like $500,000 to help the salary cap. It's literally just money in the owner's pocket.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Ridiculous. Chicago Bulls. I feel bad for our guy Patrick Seaman. They're a joke of an organization at this point.
Oh, they're so bad.
And they kind of have been since 23 decided he didn't want to play there anymore.
There we go. And Alper's #1 fan in the chat.
Uh-oh. What's the do we have profile pic?
Let's see what it is. It's me.
Go to the channel.
It's me.
Love that.
Oh, that is
this
great.
Do we still have so we got Alper's #1 fan, Marsha's #1 fan. I think Marsha's #2 fan has become. No, he's still here.
He's still here.
Okay, all right. I thought you guys were doing a little look over here, we're over here type thing. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all are the best.
Oh, you guys get the real ones.
Y'all are the best. Another trade, and of course, it's the Brooklyn Nets and acquiring more picks. So they trade out of the second round for 2 future second rounders.
2 futures and a 36 pick, which is early. I mean,
That's a great That's a great pick, at least if you're talking about today.
Sean Marks is doing something. I don't know what he's doing in Brooklyn, but he's doing something.
He's doing something.
Something.
He's cooking. I don't know what the hell he's cooking, though. It
And
ain't looking very appetizing. We then saw 2 Western Conference teams make a swap of draft picks. The Warriors trade down from pick 41. They fall back 11 spots and also add the second-to-last pick in the NBA draft. So
I think that is the last pick. I don't
only
think
59 this year?
I don't think there's a 60th pick.
Cool.
Because I was looking today, and yeah, the 59th. Yeah, there's no 60th. Weird, but there was only, I think it was it last night or a couple years ago? There was only 29 picks because didn't we forfeit a pick? I don't know.
I think this might be the year we got the picks snatched from us due to the Brunson tampering. Tampering.
And then the last
there was another trade.
Yep. That was the Suns trading up for 31 for Fleming. And that was according to Shams. He said they are targeting him.
Okay. So
basically.
yeah, he's the pick.
Yeah, he's the pick.
So Fleming off the board. As long as Kalkbrenner continues to slide down, that's cool with me. 368 people, 11 likes away from 100 likes.
Like
Please
the video.
like the video. Help us get there. Would be a lot of vibes. The vibes are going to get way higher once we get to 100 likes. Brian Scan coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Brian. Says Kobe White for Mitchie. I literally was talking about this with Seeps when we got to the house last night. I said, if you can get Kalkbrenner, I am comfortable with moving Mitchell Robinson.
I'd be okay with moving Mitchell Robinson.
Now, is Kobe White the right guy to move him for? He could score. He could handle the ball. He'd be an elite 6-man for you.
Oh, my God, he can shoot.
He could shoot. He had 40 points in a play-in game, and another play-in game he had like 4 points. So
he's a Knicks killer, too.
He's a guy who can create offense for himself while also doing it for others. For a point guard, he's got decent size at 6'4". I'm not immediately saying no to that. But I told Seeps last night, we need a first-round pick back, lottery protected. And he told me they need a first-round pick back.
That's just not happening.
Yeah, why am I attaching a first-round pick to Mitchell Robinson for Kobe White? Derek White or Kobe White? Well, I wish we could get Derek White, but he's a little bit out of the Knicks price range, that's for sure.
Out of the Knicks price range and on the one guy that they're not going to trade with.
Yeah, I don't see the Celtics helping out the New York Knicks. I don't hate the idea of Kobe White for Mitch. We'll ask y'all, would y'all trade Kobe White for Mitchell Robinson? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'm curious what the chat has to say. What Brenner? Who's Brenner? Artie Rock says, I am your guy's biggest fan. Artie, you're a legend, bro. You know that. MJ says no. Mike says no. John Pettit says no. Joseph says no. Callum says no. I don't know why I keep going back and forth and I can't decide. Vernon says yes. Joey, no. Of everybody that's voted, Alper, they're all saying no, except for Vernon. So it's literally everybody but one person.
I think everybody is attached with Knicks that they just don't want to trade anybody. Like if you ask them, do you want to trade Josh Hart for, let's say, I wouldn't say Giannis because obviously, but would you trade Josh Hart straight up for Donovan Mitchell? I feel like some people would say no. Just because they do not want to give up a guy that's just been there for so long. People are in love with Mitchell Robinson. I feel like they just don't like change. Because if you would have asked me, I was sad when we traded Melo. I didn't want to do it, but it was the good move.
John Toddy in the build. Mitch is a massive negative on offense, and our offense is our new identity. Yuri, I would not do that trade. Young the Hot Boy, what's up, Beast? Are we picking or trading? That's a great question, man. It's actually the live poll. And 57% of the people says we are going to trade.
I'm going to be so mad if we trade down and just trade out of the draft.
I don't know.
I could see it happening, too.
Ulysses Gonzalez says run it back and get a starting shooting guard. That's not possible.
That's just not possible.
That sounds good. In theory, yes, you run it back.
You do it 100%.
And you add another starter. But, it's literally not possible. Where are you finding a starting shooting guard while running it back? So I'll just try to break this down. If you are running it back, that means you're bringing back Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns, Miles McBride, and Mitchell Robinson. That's your core seven. You're running it back, right? I also would probably assume you mean running it back by bringing Landry Shamet back and bringing DeLon Wright back, correct?
Campaign.
You're also going to pick up the team option on Ariel Huckporty. You still have Pacome Dadier. You still have Tyler Kolek. You're going to pick up the team option for Kevin McCullough Jr. If you do all of that, you have nothing to spend in NBA free agency except for veteran minimum contracts. So how are you finding a starting shooting guard with the veteran minimum contract? I don't understand that. It's literally impossible to do both. It's like saying I want to cut off my leg but still run with 2 feet. You can't do it. You cannot run it back and add a starter because you don't have starter money to spend in free agency. This ain't the old CBA. I don't say it to be a dick. I wish we could do that. It's literally not possible.
John Thoddy says Eric Dixon at 50. This team needs more Nova.
I think we need less Nova.
Less Nova. Remember when we were the Kentucky Knicks?
Yeah. Marsha's number 2 fan, new profile pic.
It's you screaming. Let's see it up close.
That's good. I might make that my profile picture. Oh, I'm watching some of his shorts now on his page. He's got a wall hoop at his house.
Dude can hoop.
Is he wearing a shiesty?
SGA be like free throw merchant.
My man's wearing a shiesty.
TA Cowboy says, no more Nova. No more Nova.
Luis says, keep up the good work. Checking in for the PR. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. No way on Mitch for Kobe. Rasheer Fleming. Sounds like he's going to go number 31 overall.
It's going to Phoenix.
It's when we won against the Celtics 91-90. That was a great day.
That was an amazing
I saw
day.
a TikTok or Instagram reel recently, and it was like, I can't believe this was 34 days ago. And I was like, damn.
34 days.
It was insane.
Oh yeah, when I was scheduling this live last night or yesterday, I was looking back and I was like, damn, it's already been 3 weeks since the end of the season. That's sad. That's so sad.
James Williams says just revamp the bench. That's it. It's the same thing though, James. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how do you revamp the bench if you don't have free agency dollars? You know what I'm saying?
There's not a lot of bench.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you could use taxpayer mid-level exception. That's $5 million per year. Precious Achiuwa made $6 million last year. So put that into perspective. You're going to need someone to take a major discount. And, like, there's not many Jalen Brunsons out there that are willing to do that. I agree, Yuri. I think the Knicks are going to make a trade.
The Knicks always make a trade. It just depends on who.
I just don't think you can fire Tom Thibodeau and say we're doing everything we can to win a championship and then not make championship level changes on the roster. And you're not making championship level changes to the roster by signing someone to a 2-year, $11 million contract. People that make that type of money don't really swing and move the needle.
Let me look it up.
I don't know. Trade Cat, Pacome Dadier, and pick 50 for Giannis? Yeah, I'm in.
They're going to take that?
I'm in. Cat for D-Book. I think Booker might be a son for life.
Like Steven Adams just signed the extension. Santi Aldama, Trey Alexander, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Marvin Bagley, Delano Banton, Charles Bassey, Amani Bates, Nick Batum, Malik Beasley. These are some of the free agents. Brandon Boston, Chris Boucher, Tony Bradley, Jalen Bridges, Malcolm Brogdon. Like, all of these guys are not that great, and they're probably not going to take the mid-level exception.
Javar says, Marsh, you sound scared. Scared of who? Scared of you? What? Scared of what? Because I'm giving you the truth? Or are you scared of the truth? Saying that the Knicks are likely going to make a trade makes me scared? Scared of you?
Scared of who?
Not you. Well, what's the quote? I fear God, homie. I fear God, homie.
I fear God, homie.
That's the only thing I fear. I fear God.
Cat is not being traded. Yeah, I don't think so.
Mitch and Deuce are the best trade options. Mitchell Robinson is a player that has already kind of been reported they're taking and making calls on.
They were shopping him during the trade deadline.
They've only been doing it for 5 years. Yeah, Armagon. Amen. Amen, brother. I fear God. I'm surprised Johni Broome is still on the table. Really? I think he stinks. I don't see an NBA player with him.
I don't think he's good.
He's undersized. He doesn't shoot. I don't see him as an NBA player. Hell of a college player. Hell of a college career, but
let me see. Where is he? There we go.
Not trading Mitch unless it's for a star. Okay. Okay.
Not an elite athlete, nor an elite floor spacer for Johni Broome.
And he's like 6'8" as a big. And he was like, how old is he? Like 24?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him. Marsh, you got a number 3rd fan now? Do we?
Do we?
Marsh's 3rd fan. Yo, yo. Where's this picture from? Go to channel. Let's see. I think that's from the video when I said the Knicks should fire Tom Thibodeau back in February after they were blown out by the Celtics.
And everybody thought you were crazy.
Yep, I was crazy. And then the Nuggets fired their coach. And then another team fired their coach. Oh, and then we fired our coach. Crazy. Crazy.
Insane.
Yep. And then all the other people that were saying to keep Tibbs were not shocked it happened. I thought that was cute. That was cute.
It was on ESPN. It was, you cannot keep Tom Thibodeau. You have to get rid of him. And then right after they fired him, how could you fire Tom Thibodeau?
Literally.
Such a joke.
If they kept him, it would have been, how could you keep Tom Thibodeau? He can't get out of the conference finals. Breeze, I would love Kobe White for Mitch and get Al Horford for the MLE exception. Look, paying Mitchell Robinson $13 million a year and paying Karl Anthony Towns $50 million per year, that's a lot of money to allocate to the center position in the Big 2025.
And not to mention, Mikal Bridges also wants an extension.
Yeah. I'm not campaigning for Mitch to be traded. I'm just looking at the hands we've all been dealt and trying to figure out the best way for us to make the most out of that hand. If the Knicks want to make a trade, Robinson and Bridges are at top of that list. They just are. I don't think they want to trade OG Anunoby. I don't think they really are in love with the idea of trading Josh Hart. They're clearly not trading Brunson. And I don't think they're trading Towns either. MJ says, I think Karl Anthony Towns will start at the 4 next season. Would you want him to be the 4 or the 5, Alper?
Depends on who the center is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So let's say they run it back and they sign someone to the taxpayer mid-level exception, and let's say it's Luke Kennard. What's your starting lineup?
I would I'd move Josh Hart to the bench. I'd probably go Brunson,
Bridges, OG, and Towns are the 4.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you go Robinson? Do you go Deuce? Do you go Kennard?
I'd probably go Deuce at the 2.
Deuce at the 2. I think Cat's a 5. He just made third-team All-NBA as a 5. And if the Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns on the team, I want them to try to lean into being the best offense in the NBA. And I think there's more likelihood you're going to be the best offense in the NBA if Cat is a 5 compared to Cat being a 4.
There's only like a few centers in this league that I would be like, all right, yeah, I'm putting Towns at the 4.
And like just even if you don't start him at the 4, you could still have rotations and lineups where he can't play the 4.
Exactly.
The idea of the Knicks being a rough, rugged defensive team with Karl Anthony Towns just probably doesn't exist.
Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like when you have a skill in life, you do everything you can to make that skill unstoppable. You don't try to build up your weaknesses and not advance your skill. Like in football terms, the Philadelphia Eagles prior to the Super Bowl year were really good at running the football. They ran the ball really well with DeAndre Swift. They ran the ball really well with Miles Sanders. They were the best offensive line in the league. And they had 2 backs that they leave in free agency that had over 1,000-yard years. They were already the best running team in the NFL.
Yep.
So what did they do? They went out and got the best running back in the NFL, and they doubled down on their strength, and they turned their strength into an unstoppable force. You lean into what you're good at. If you have Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson, let's lean into try to being the best offense in the NBA because you're already halfway there. I don't think you should try to, our offense is good with those guys, but let's build up the defense while kind of sacrificing the ceiling of the offense. I don't know. That's just kind of how I look at it.
It's exactly what the Bengals did. They said, all right, we don't really have a good defense. We're going to keep our core with the wide receivers and give a ton of money to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and we're just going to try to score 40 points a game. They said, we're not going to go out and try to get a little role players for defense. We're just going to go all in with our offense.
Marshall's number 3 fan says, bro, we can get Middleton at the vet. Well, Middleton's not a free agent. He's still on the Wizards.
He just opted into his contract.
And if the Wizards buy him out, with the Knicks being over the first apron, they can't sign anybody that's bought out that made more than $30 million.
Which he does.
And he does. It's unfortunately not your mama's CBA anymore. It's C.J. McCollum's world, and I hate C.J. McCollum. Vasquez, what's up, man? Were you here yesterday? I don't remember seeing you here, buddy. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Says they need to find a way to make a move. Maybe Mitch, maybe Mikal, maybe both. If I had to say the most likely players to be traded, it's those two guys. Just context clues, things I've heard, things you connect the dots, you read the tea leaves. Those are the two guys for me. Over 500 people in the building. We're moments away from the 2025 NBA draft being kicked off. If you're in the building, please hit that thumbs up icon. 492 people watching, only 148 likes. Please, please, please click that thumbs up icon. And once you have, type me in the chat. Type me in the chat.
Are we doing the 50-50 tonight?
We can run the 50-50. I'm down with that. Marsh's number 2 fan. Marsh, would you rather have a 6'7 Jalen Brunson or a 6'2 OG? A 6'7 Jalen Brunson would be the best player in the NBA.
Oh, wouldn't even be close.
I'm going with that. I saw some guy say Dylan Harper is a bigger, stronger Jalen Brunson.
Saw that.
It's like, well, that's the best player in the NBA. So Dylan Harper is not Jalen Brunson.
And then it was like, oh, people want to say you play like Jalen Brunson until it comes to you having to play like Jalen Brunson.
Oh, Lordy. Hit that thumbs up icon. 22 likes away from 200 likes. Please, please, please hit that button. It's free, and it's going to help this stream do better. Last night, we sent $100 to Amir Johni due to the 50-50 raffle. If you guys want to get the 50-50 raffle going today, send a $20 Venmo or $20 Cash App to the names on screen. The way it works, if you send in $20, 10 of it goes into the pot. Every $20 sent, 50% of it goes into the pot. At the end of today's show, we'll do a raffle, and we're going to be giving away however much money it is to somebody. Last night it was $100 to Amir Johni. Maybe we could put $100 in the pocket of somebody else. So Venmo at @MarshallGreen_, Cash App $MarshG10, and first person to send in a $50 Venmo or a $50 Cash App, Alper and I are going to get the party started with some Don Julio 1942 shots of tequila. Shout out to y'all. My man Yuri, $5 super chat. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for loving the channel as always and supporting us, man. We really appreciate it. You can't have offense and defense in a dominant fashion. Tibbs failed to embrace the offensive identity, and it got him fired. Also, non-player development. You're 100% correct.
Yep.
You're 100% correct. Like, we kind of joked about it yesterday. There was a report that came out what the Knicks are looking for in their new head coach, and it was the opposite of Tom Thibodeau.
The complete opposite of Tom Thibodeau.
Like, I'm not saying, and I don't want it to be true, where the Knicks become the best offense in the NBA, but they also become the worst defense in the NBA. I still want to have that tough, defensive-minded mindset, but for this team to win with Brunson and Cat as the best two players, I truly do believe you need to take a major step on offense.
What time does the draft start?
Now.
I don't see Mark Tatum on the podium. I hate Mark Tatum.
James Williams says, I don't know, defense wins championships. Boston Celtics last year had the best offense in the NBA.
They shot a ton of threes.
The Indiana Pacers this year had the best offense, and they got to the finals. And OKC won with offense by outscoring them. Yes, you need defense, but
you got to put the ball in the basket.
How much better can the Knicks defense get? Like, you were one of the only teams that held the Indiana Pacers to 90 points in a playoff game. I think maybe the only team, if I go back and look at it.
They weren't held to 90 points until the Knicks did it. I don't know if they did it in the finals. Famous second-round picks. Brunson at 33, Draymond Green at 35, Chris Middleton at 39, and Jokic at 41. Pacers equals G League, says Bluified. New York Knick for life. Brea, I hope so, man. That guy can shoot lights out, even better than what we thought.
The Indiana Pacers were held to 100 or less 3 times in the playoffs. Twice by the New York Knicks.
And once by the Thunder?
And once by the Thunder. 91 by the Thunder. I think that was Game 7. 622?
Yeah, that was 4 days ago.
Game 7, and that was the game Halliburton got hurt. So, prior to Halliburton getting hurt and playing 10 minutes in the Game 7 of the NBA Finals, the Knicks were the only team in the playoffs that held the Thunder or the Indiana Pacers to a score in the 90, and the Knicks didn't win the championship. You need to have a great defense, but you also need to have a great offense as well. That's just kind of where I'm at. I agree that you need defense, but you also need offense.
And you need someone that's going to unlock that offensive potential, and that's what Tom Thibodeau didn't do. Like, how many times did you see in Minnesota a pick and pop with Karl Anthony Towns shooting threes? Karl Anthony Towns did not shoot the ball at all during the playoffs, and it was infuriating to watch.
Agreed. And, like, how are you supposed to build a defense wins championship type of defense if Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns are in your starting lineup? You already tried. You put OG, McHale, and Mitchell Robinson alongside of them.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people would agree those are three of the better defenders in the NBA, and you still didn't win. The Knicks didn't win because they couldn't score. That's why they didn't win. At least that's how I feel, having watched the games too many times at this point. Brian coming in with a $20 Venmo. Shout out to Brian. He is in the 50-50 raffle.
We'll get you in, Brian.
We're out of the gates and ready to go on the 50-50 raffle here on Knicks Now by Chat Sports. Amir Johni in the building. Our 50-50 raffle winner from last night. Shout out to him.
Maybe he'll get back in the 50-50 raffle.
Way his odds were. I think that's actually the second time. Amir, is that the second time you've won the 50-50? I don't know. I feel like I've sent it to you before. I don't know. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here and supporting the channel again with a $20 super chat. Let's say Mitch and Bridges are on the trade board. What's a realistic return on that? So I think the question you have to ask yourself, and I'll ask Alper this, like, I think if you're combining Mitchell Robinson and Mikal Bridges, are you trying to turn those two players into three players, or are you trying to turn those two players into one player? I don't know.
Or do you want to get picks back to, like, maybe move it into a different type of trade?
If those two players are going out, you better get a lot back. That's what I would say. You better get a lot back.
Like, you're not going to get your return on investment with 5 first-round picks from Mikal Bridges, but you might be able to get, like, 2 and a player. And I think Mitchell Robinson is maybe worth, what, one first? 2 first? 3? I don't know. The whole market is just out of control because you have no idea who is worth what. Like, some players, like, what was it? 5 first-round picks for Desmond Bane?
Yeah.
And then Kevin Durant had 2? Like, it just doesn't make any type of sense for me.
You should be getting a really good player. A really good player. I think like a player of Triple J's caliber. Honestly. MW1984 says, nice shirt, Marsh. You almost look respectable. Thanks, son.
But no, you're not allowed to because it's not Knicks.
Yep, not Knicks. Yep. Almost look respectable.
All right, finally.
Mark Tatum. The guy that gives Knicks fans nothing but bad news.
Oh, God. PTSD from draft lotteries throughout the years. Maybe he'll be a better commissioner than Adam Silver one day.
That ain't hard.
No, it's not.
My hometown in Brooklyn, New York. Shut up, Mark Tatum.
Come on. Just start the draft.
Literally.
Got 527 people. We're about to get the draft started. Pick 50 is the New York Knicks. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video. Come on.
As Amir, Johnny, sent in a $60 Venmo.
Ooh,
he wants
he's
three more
of them.
ducks on the pond. 3 more ducks on the pond. Shout out to Amir Johni. Give me some double A's in the chat.
Is that a shot for you?
I'll take a shot. I'm thirsty. I've been waiting. You guys weren't really trying to party all that much yesterday. I get it. We didn't have a pick. I'm trying to party today. Amir Johni, shout out to you, my man. Give me some double A's in the chat.
Double A!
We now have 4 ducks on the pond, which means someone's going to go home with $50 on the next entry. Shout out to y'all. Every $50 super chat today or $50 Venmo. Plus, I got a shot of the 1942.
I got the next one. And I brought a chaser this time. I got it. I got one.
I'm chasing with Celsius. Is that a bad idea?
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think the Celsius would be better. Oh, my.
Let's go. Oh, my goodness.
It's
The
my
real
turn.
ones are showing up, and this guy, he always shows out. Once you type your AAs in the chat, type your JBs in the chat. We got a 3-point goal. Jason B. Bang! I can't believe I've never thought of this, Jason. You know why you're a GOAT? Because you're Jason B. J.B. Jalen Brunson, Jason B. You have to be a GOAT if those are your initials.
JB.
Man. Shout out to you, brother. Hope all is well. Hope the summer activities are going well, man. I've been seeing all your pictures on Instagram. You're a lot braver than me, I'll tell you that much. Thank you. Says Marsh, let's run it back if we don't overpay for Mikal. I also wish we wouldn't dance every time he scores. Yeah, he
What is that he does?
I don't know, man. I like Mikal. I really do.
He's all right.
It's a lot easier. I saw it. I'm gonna 2 minutes, if that's fine. Thank you. I have a hard time separating the price of admission and the player of Mikal Bridges. Because when you take away what it costs to get him, he was a good player for us last year.
Yes.
But when you factor in the cost, I think he fell short of those expectations, which maybe those expectations weren't fair and probably not fair. Like, we're holding him to superstar level criteria due to the trade, and he's just not a superstar. I don't know what Mikal Bridges wants on an extension. I think it starts with a 3. And by 3, I mean $30+ million per year. If I'd sign him right now to 3 for $100, I think that's fair for both sides.
That's fair.
$33 million a year.
Not to mention the CBA is just going to keep, like, the salary cap is just going to keep going up and up and up.
He didn't say it, but, like, it was reported that he did say, like, he would take a discount with the Knicks. I don't know what that is.
I also think that he would take a discount specifically because Tom Thibodeau isn't the coach. I personally don't think he liked him at all.
I don't think you're wrong. I do not think that you are wrong at all on that one. As my man Tyler Talbot, $50 Venmo. Shout out to Tyler Talbot. You're in the 50-50 raffle, my man. We got you in there.
And the first pick of the second round is in.
And it was kind of known. Rasheer Fleming, the A10 standout.
Oh, A10.
The A10 standout heading to Phoenix. Tyler, you're in the raffle. We got Amir Johni in the raffle. Brian is in the raffle as well. We got 6 ducks on the pond, meaning $60. And now it'll be $70 for the next person to enter in. I'm taking another shot of the Don Julio because we had a couple of $50 super chats come in.
Pour me one up, Marsh. I need to get a little going. I want that bottle to be gone by tonight.
Yeah, if we don't kill this bottle tonight, I don't think that we can consider ourselves the Bang Bros anymore. That's where I'm at.
Thank you, sir.
That's where I'm at. Speaking of Bang Bros, my man King Kenya sending a $50 Venmo in to get into the raffle. Shout out to King Kenya. Type your TTs in the chat for Tyler, and then type your Ks in the chat for my man King Kenya. Shout out to y'all. Cheers to the real ones. We love y'all. Thanks for being here. Let's go Knicks.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't do tequila very well.
So you would rather do like a whiskey shot?
I'd rather do whenever I go to the bar, I'm crazy, and I'll get rum and Coke or a vodka Sprite, and I get a Vegas bomb.
Say that again?
I get a rum and Coke or a vodka Sprite and a Vegas bomb.
Rum and Coke, vodka Sprite.
And I get one of the
either
drink,
or,
and
unless
then
it's Friday night and we're double fisting.
Yeah, and then a Vegas bomb.
Okay.
And a Vegas bomb is Crown, couple other things, and Red Bull. I mean, if I have a lime, I'm taking a tequila shot.
But like, if straight liquor on a shot, what are you going with?
I don't know. I like a bourbon.
Bourbon?
I like a bourbon and whiskey.
I can't do bourbon shots for some reason.
There's a reason why I can't really do them, but that's a story for another day for what happened in college. Sounds like an Irish trash can. Yeah, something around there, the high buy. Remy. Not a big, liqueur, like that Hennessy type. Not really that big of a fan.
Oh, Lord. King Kenya, we love you, brother. He just says, let's go, Knicks.
Let's go.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Tyler. Tyler, on the Venmo thread, comment your shipping address, brother. I want to send you a Knicks Now hat. Oh.
So right now, I'm trying to count it. Oh, we got a trade. The Celtics are trading the 32nd pick
Knicks.
to Orlando.
Damn it.
Allowing the Magic to draft Noah Penda.
Which means the slide for Kalkbrenner.
Kalkbrenner's still sliding. So right now we are up to $80 on the 50-50. Jose Cuervo. I had a bad experience with Jose Cuervo back in 2015.
Jose Cuervo.
Back in 2015.
That's tequila, right?
Yeah. Bad experience. It was the night the Warriors won the finals against the Cavs.
Sean Hayes, I'm glad that last word was malt. I'm glad that last word was malt. Oh my God. Daquan Tillery, what's up, man? Duce? I've kind of moved away from the dark liquor. I used to be a dark liquor only guy, and I don't know. I'm a tequila guy only now, really. I'm tequila only. I've moved into the tequila phase of my life.
That was me about post-COVID 2021. Hate gin? Yeah, I'm not a gin guy.
The worst drinking days of my life were when me and my friend, we would mix Patron and Hennessy, and we would call it Patronacy. And that would always result in blacked out. So that wasn't fun.
Jesus.
I don't know. We thought we were built different. So Noah Penda heading to Orlando.
We got a little scouting report on Noah Penda.
Exactly, Marquise. If you don't want to fight, keep the liquor light. That's for sure. That's for sure. Who we got? Noah Penda?
Noah Penda.
Great passer who can hit teammates in lanes from anywhere. Does the little things well. Hustle, cutting, rebounding, and more. Has not shown much ability as a shooter. Rolly actually had him ranked as the 25th player in this class, and for Orlando to get him at 32, that's always a steal.
His player comp is Mikal Bridges light.
Really?
Up and down three-point shooter. Strong base, high release point, something coaches can work with, a ready NBA frame, which can make him an impact defender right away. He's got a 3.3 steal percentage and 5.6 block percentage. Yeah, but Rolly has him as a really good connective passer. And from what we know with Mikal Bridges, he can't pass the ball. Poor finisher around the rim. Yeah, not a strong vertical athlete. Can't really put it on the deck and create for himself. So most of these international guys. Showing his tape on ESPN right now. I mean, solid defender. So that's where I see the Mikal Bridges light coming from. Knows how to intercept a pass, like get in front of the lane. Four French guys getting picked in this draft. Noah Essingay, Jon Beringer, Nolan Traore, and now Noah Penda. What did he average? 10 points per game, 5 rebounds on 40. I round up 46% shooting, 35. So yeah, not the best shooter. This pick is going to go by fast. I hope these picks go by fast. I want to get to 50 already.
Do you remember what the time was for each pick in round one? Because I do not.
It looks like it's like 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, round one?
Yeah.
Round one, it was 5 minutes.
It was 5 minutes?
But the draft took 4 hours or 3.5 hours.
It was a long
It was
draft.
dragged out. Like the pick was in and they waited for it another like 4 minutes at the time.
All right, so we got the Charlotte Hornets on the clock, and I think they got back-to-back picks here.
Back-to-back picks?
I think
yes,
they
do.
Back-to-back picks here. There's been some talk that this could be a striking distance that the Knicks could move up for. Tyler, I did ask for you. Comment your shipping address on our Venmo transactions. I want to send you a Knicks Now hat, my man. I want to send you a Knicks Now hat. You sent in a $50 super chat, brother. We want to get you one. Amir, we already sent you a Knicks Now hat, correct? No, I don't remember. We've sent a lot out. I don't remember. If we didn't, Amir, comment your shipping address as well. We want to get you one. Anyone that sends in a $50 Venmo today, we're going to send you guys hats as well. So that's another deal that we've got going today. I think we sent Kenya. I'm pretty sure we already sent you one.
I'm pretty sure.
I think we sent Kenya Giants and Knicks. I don't remember everything. My brain's not as good as it once was. As my computer's asking me to enter my password for a software update. That's just not going to happen today.
That's not happening.
That is not happening today. Kenny says, got your hat. Good. Okay. I remember that.
I'm 90% sure we sent Kenya a hat.
Yeah. 521 people watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up icon. We're going to be live for first couple of days of NBA free agency as well. It'll be Alper and myself just here kicking it, enjoying the draft. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tyler, I got you, bro. Thank you for supporting, man. Seriously. Christopher says, or I guess we are paying for real reliability? I don't even know what that means.
I have no idea what he means.
I don't know what you mean by that.
No clue.
I don't know what you mean by that. Lord Buddy Bear, what's up? Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear. Shout out to Ty Man the Buckeye. Two of the biggest real ones in the building. We appreciate y'all. So we got Charlotte, and then Philly, I believe, is on the clock. This would be a great time for the Knicks to trade up for Ryan Kalkbrenner.
The pick is in for Charlotte.
All right,
Who's
it's not going to be a Knicks pick.
Just don't be Kalkbrenner.
MG is the best initials. Hi, bye.
MG.
Colin Bonnie basketball. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Keith, 10 Toes, Turner in the building as well. Shout out to you, man. John Musgrove says he's making some margaritas. Oh, man. I went to out to eat with the new hire, and we got margaritas. They were good.
The new producer of Knicks Now.
New producer of Knicks Now. Eventually. No, that was fun. They were sweet a little bit, the margaritas, but they were good. I had 3 of them, and I was feeling good. So.
I knew the DJ. It was 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and we knew the DJ. He was performing at the Gaylord Pool. You know where the Gaylord is?
Mm-mm.
That gigantic hotel in like Dallas.
Maybe if I saw it.
And it's gigantic. We went to the pool, and I was just drinking nonstop, like, Miami Vices. I had, like, 6 of them.
I would love to go to a pool this weekend. That'd be great.
I've been every single weekend.
Do you just go to your apartments?
So one of my boys from college, he lives at the Lark.
I don't know where that is.
It's right outside of Lower Greenville.
Okay.
And we'll grill out because there's a grill, and we'll just relax for all day long.
Love that.
Sion James.
The guard / forward out of Duke, Sion James, ACC all-defensive team this past year. He is heading to Charlotte. So Charlotte, back-to-back picks here. And on the front end, they're going to go with Sion James. Last year averaged 8.6 points per game for Duke. Shot 52% from the floor. Averaged 4.2 rebounds. And he's the 4th Duke Blue Devil to be selected tonight. And he's the 2nd Duke Blue Devil that is heading to Charlotte with Con Kneppel. So Charlotte drafting a couple of Dukies. And they're trying to build on that young core and finally get out of NBA purgatory. Has grown as a shooter after a pretty rough start to his collegiate career. Also growed as a defensive prospect with the traits to thrive in the NBA. He grew as a defensive prospect with the traits to thrive in the NBA. And still hasn't shown much ability as a creator. So, look, with all these second-round picks, they're going to need to continue to get better and improve. But you watch this guy play, and you could see the upside from him. He was ranked as the 36th best player in the draft, according to Chat Sports. And
odd shooting movement. He looks like he shoots with 2 hands, and he can't create for himself. He's a physical defender who guards 1 through 3. His player comp, A.J. Griffin.
A.J. Griffin, I literally was going to say he kind of reminds me of A.J. Griffin.
Odd shooting motion. As long as it's not Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, we're good.
14 more picks until the Knicks, my man. You are correct. Hopefully Kalkbrenner continues to fall down the board.
Or they can just
trade up.
Trade up.
They got 7 future second-round picks if they want to bundle those together and move up. Me and my Knicks is LOL, Patronacy. Yeah, not my best days. Not my best days. Hi, bye. Hey, we want a Knicks pick. Gustavo, who's going to be the coach? If I had that answer, man, I'd be rich. I'd be rich. Because I put all the money in the world on it in Vegas. Isaac or something says, I think Leon Rose is asleep. Fireball days, yeah, those were our rookie days. We don't drink Fireball anymore.
Fireball.
Marsha's #1 fan says that guy is the new coach. That guy could do whatever he wants.
Oh, that guy?
That guy. I don't know where he is, but he's that guy.
At the end of the season, man. Whew. That was insane. Leon Rose is too relaxed. He doesn't realize he has been here for 5 years already. He's made some decent moves, but he dropped the ball in the McHale trade. If we don't win a chip, he should be fired. Jeez.
I just could not disagree more, man.
Hell no. Who else are you going to get better than Leon Rose?
He doesn't realize he has been here for 5 years. And if I told you the day Leon Rose got hired, 5 years from now we'd be in the Eastern Conference Finals, you would have signed up for it. What are we saying? What are we saying? Like, really?
Come on.
Come on. I hate to say the nonsense of how bad we were in the past, but like, let's not forget where we came from.
Let's not forget where we were 5 years ago, where we were worried about the draft more than anything. We were worried about the lottery. We were crying with, like, I will never forget that moment they went to commercial break where we thought, oh my God, we have a chance at the first pick. That was an amazing feeling, and that was a draft lottery.
Yeah.
Think about where we are now, being in the Eastern Conference Finals. And we are here because of Leon Rose. If we did not,
Brunson wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Jeez.
All right, Charlotte back on the clock at pick 34. Back-to-back picks here. See who they look to target here. Oh, and the dream is dead.
No.
The Charlotte Hornets are selecting Ryan Kalkbrenner with the number 34 overall pick.
You got to be joking. God damn it. Do they need him? They drafted Kneppel.
They traded Mark Williams.
Yeah,
They traded
all right.
Nick Richards. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
But yeah, no, yeah, they
Hopefully
do.
we get another notification saying, and they're looking to trade this pick to the Knicks.
Trade it away. Pick 34 is in. Oh, there goes the dream.
Doom. Actually,
Big doom.
an absolute doom.
Leon changed the whole culture. Yes, he did.
Ryan Kalkbrenner, the big out of Kraton. He was the number one player on my wish list for the New York Knicks to select in the second round. We knew it would take a trade up for them to get it done. They unfortunately did not trade up. This is a guy that was a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year in the Big East. He's a 7'1" center. Like, he's going to be able to play immediately in the NBA. I think he's a pro-ready guy. He could score with his back to the basket. He's got a nice soft touch, an underrated athlete. He can move his feet on the perimeter as well. And, like, he's an elite defensive player. While the Hornets originally intended to trade one of their 2 picks here, Charlotte is keeping Kraton center Ryan Kalkbrenner, sources say. So, dream is dead. I think he's going to be a good pro. He's going to be a backup center in this league for a long time, and I just like him. I like him as a player. 7'1" guy, 7'2" guy that can move, has nice touch, and has a really high defensive IQ as well. I think the Knicks kind of missed out on this one. But they would have had to trade up, and maybe the Knicks are going to not trade up, and they'll trade, but maybe out. We'll see. John Pettit. So some of y'all would rather be making a first-round pick than competing for a top 3 seed, and to go to the finals, make it make sense. Stop being so emotional about a loss in the Eastern Conference Finals. Took Boston a little to win, too. Dwayne says we missed out on this guy in Fleming. Ekim says we got Mitch, bro. Wake up yourself. Well, Mitch is on the last year of his contract, and there's no guarantee he re-signs. And there's already talks of the Knicks trading Mitchell Robinson. So wake yourself up. Kenya saying we got to trust the process. I trust Leon. I absolutely do. Absolutely do. As ESPN is going to be broadcasting the Mavericks and Lakers game for the Summer League of Bronny James versus Cooper Flagg.
Bronny James is going back to Summer League?
According to this promo graphic.
Jeez, man. Second-year players should not be in the Summer League unless you're a joke.
What's up, Mitch?
Bronny is the GOAT. Come on, Isaac, or something.
Sir Classic, Knicks don't need these picks. They could have used some young talent off the bench this year.
Thiero or Brea now? I hope so, man.
Those are 2 guys I'm probably locked in now.
Yeah.
And of course, my guy.
Jamir? Oh,
I like
said
him.
Jamir. Yeah.
Kobe Sanders.
Kobe Sanders.
Kobe Sanders, Tatum Light. Kmart Tatum.
Kmart Tatum.
Yeah, no, John Petty, you are right, man. I don't really have many bad words to say about
I have
Leon
nothing bad to say about Leon.
Has he been perfect? No. No general manager is.
Nobody's going to shoot 100% on their moves.
And, like, he's pushed enough right buttons for us to be that close to winning a championship, so I'm cool with him. Do I think he's been perfect? No. But he's been good enough for us to be 2 games away from the NBA Finals. Philadelphia on the clock here with pick 35. They took VJ Edgecombe with the 3rd overall pick. Interesting year for them. Like, if Joel Embiid and Paul George stay healthy, can they be a top 4 seed in the East next year?
I think they definitely could. I mean,
he's a hell of a player.
When Embiid is healthy, he's one of the best players in the NBA. He's just never healthy.
Yeah, and like the rookie they took from Duke last year is a good player.
Yeah, Jared McCain. He showed some shine. I mean, he was averaging like over 15 a game before he got hurt.
Sounds like that they are interested in bringing Quentin Grimes back as well. The Philadelphia 76ers will select Johni Broome with the number 35 pick.
There we go. We went over Johni Broome.
They just lit that pick on fire.
All right, so ESPN's clock, like the pick is in right now. And how long is it going to take for Mark Tatum to go on stage? Like, come on, man. B. Fitz.
Kenya says, I know it's overkill, Nova overkill, but what about Eric Dixon? Look, if the Knicks can add a 3-point shooter, I'm cool with it. Knicks need to add a shooter. That's for sure. B. Fitz, what's happening, my man? Real ones. Marsh and Alper, we stay in the trenches.
We stay in the trenches, bro. NBA offseason never stops.
James L. Edwards is turning into a smartass on Twitter now.
Oh, I just read the tweet and just smirked. Like, Knicks are currently scheduled to select in 15 picks, so just in case you're in and out of watching.
It's a weird hill to die on. Just weird. Eakin, we want vets, not rookies, bro, for finals runs. Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder just won with a lot of young guys.
There
weren't a lot of vets on the Indiana Pacers either. I get you, though. I get you.
Johni Broome. I mean, he was pretty much their best player, but center going to Philly. That's interesting. We hear brightest future. We hear.
An undersized 5-man.
6'9", and you're supposed to be center. Like, the one thing I always think about centers that are that size, and he won the Wooden Award, the College Player of the Year award. Oscar Tshiebwe. And he's dominating in the G League. He was Kentucky center, one Player of the Year back in like 2021. He's not an NBA player because he's 6'9".
I don't see Johni Broome as an NBA player either. I just don't see him as an NBA guy.
No.
I don't see it. 610 people watching. If y'all could, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's free. It's easy. It's going to help the stream go. The Knicks are about 13 picks away from being on the clock. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's free. It's easy. And it's going to help this channel continue to grow. So help us out.
Who can throw?
My phone just buzzed. I didn't get a notey. Keith Turner waiting for nothing because I think they're going to trade the pick anyways.
We'll see. Brooklyn Nets, or not the Brooklyn Nets. Got ESPN, man. Timberwolves pick is in. We have
the Lakers are trading up. Adou Thiero is going to be heading to the Los Angeles Lakers with the 36th overall pick. That was a player at the New York Knicks. Had a lot of rumored interest in. Alper can tell you about him.
I mean, he's athletic as hell. He's a slasher. I mean, he's a traitor. He went to Arkansas. he left Kentucky, spent the first couple years at Kentucky, and then he went. But let me pull up, because I do not know his stats from last season. I mean, didn't go in the combine, but he's probably one of the most athletic guys in the draft. I thought he was going to be a first-round pick. I would have guessed that he was going to be a first-round pick, but no. He's a high-level defender with his length and quickness, 3.4 steal percentage, 2.9 blocks. Might be the long-lost third brother of the Thompson twins. Yeah, he was the main guy at Kentucky back in 2024 season. I feel like when it comes to like people like this, where you can see the athleticism, you can see the potential, they get unlocked once you go into the NBA because John Calipari just holds them back. If you look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he didn't start for 17 games. He didn't start until we got to conference play. Bam Adebayo didn't go into the post once. Like Tyler Hero, I didn't think he was that good of a shooter. I didn't think he was that much of a slasher. These guys, or Maxey, these guys get unlocked once they get into the league, and I think Adou Thiero is probably going to be a solid player for the Lakers.
Booker didn't even start.
Devin Booker did not start at Kentucky. That's why I hated Calipari.
Smart basketball player who knows his role and plays it well. Has the athletic frame to finish well at the rim and help on defense. Unable to create looks for himself or others, but he's an athletic freak, man, and he finishes really well around the basket. He's a high flyer. He gets out on the fast break. He can throw it down. He can throw down some flare-type dunks. Like, this is someone that's grown as well. Like, his first 2 years at Kentucky, he averaged 2.3 points per game and 7.2, and this past year at Arkansas, 15.1, and he did it on a 55% from the field. So good defense, good athleticism, getting better and better every single year. It's a player the Knicks were reportedly interested in. He unfortunately does not fall far enough in the draft for the Knicks to be able to pick him up at selection number 50. So now we have the Detroit Pistons on the clock at pick number 37. Glenn, yes, the Knicks' first pick is at number 50. It is at number 50.
Their first and only pick.
First and only. Ekim says we need a power forward. OG and Josh Hart are not power forwards. Apprentice says Nets get all our picks right from the Bridges trade. They get 4 first-round picks from us. Yes. The Detroit Pistons will select Chaz Lanier with the 37th overall pick.
Chaz Lanier out of UT. Player comp Tim Hardaway Jr.
A shooter.
39% in 2023, 2024, or 2022, 2023, 44% in 23-24, but then dropped back down to 39.5% in the SEC last season. 98th percentile in three-point shots made. So, yeah, this guy is just a lights-out shooter.
Gregory Williams in the chat. What's up, East? What's up, my man? Shout out to everybody in the building. We are running a 50-50 raffle on today's show. Right now, someone's going to be going home with $80. Next person to enter will get the pot up to $90. If you want to have a chance to win $90 by turning 20 into 90, send a $20 Venmo to @MarshallGreen_ or a $20 Cash App to $MarshG10. Last night, we sent Amir Johni $100. Shout out to him. I want to send somebody over $100 today. If you want to have a chance to walk away with some money in your pocket, send a $20 Venmo to MarshallGreen_ or hit me up on Cash App. You could enter as many times as you want.
Yeah, we got Amir Johni back in the 50-50 raffle with a 50-50 raffle high, 3 entries.
He said, I want it all again. I want to win again.
He can just keep racking up the money.
So if you want to have a chance to put some money in your pocket, maybe take your girl out to dinner, here we go.
Justice's dad, Marshall Alper, best two-way player currently in the lineup. OG? Oh, yeah, 100% OG.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I agree. I agree.
Do the Nets get a pick from us this year? Yeah, they got, what, the 26th pick? Is
Yeah.
that what it was, where they drafted Wolf? Is that who they took? The guy from Michigan?
It was either, yeah, maybe it was Wolf or maybe it was the pick before.
I mean, they had 5 first-round picks yesterday.
I would trade all 5 of those picks for Mikal Bridges as well.
Yeah. None of those guys look impressive.
I think Mikal at his best is the best two-way. I don't, because I think OG at his best is the best two-way. OG is a significantly better defender than him. And I think Mikal's a little bit better offensively, but I think the difference in offense from Mikal to OG is smaller than OG's gap between Bridges and his defense.
OG is also just a way better slasher. Like, OG will body you down and put it up on the basket right over you. Mikal Bridges is going to try to and then do a turnaround fadeaway shot. That's the difference between the two. Like, OG will love to run over players. But then again, we had the Mikal Bridges dunk in the Celtics series that I've never seen from him before. It's just got to start clicking. Yeah, look, 8 p.m. July 10th, Lakers featuring Bronny James, Mavericks featuring Cooper Flagg. .6'3", 206 pounds. Yeah, he's a great shooter. Most threes in Tennessee history. Mikal won with the huge block versus Miami. New York Slick, that pick is going to L.A., brother.
Yep.
Thiero's going to L.A. He's not going to the Nets, and that just embodies what ESPN's broadcast is, because he just thought that it was going to the Nets.
Ridiculous. It's the Indiana Pacers on the clock right now.
Not the Spurs.
Not the Spurs. It's the Pacers on the clock here as we're getting closer and closer and closer to the New York Knicks being on the clock.
These picks are coming by quick. Still have that opportunity of Koby Brea.
Koby Brea, that's who we want.
Mark Tatum is at the podium for the pick.
Cam Jones, the Marquette scoring guard, heading to Indiana. This guy's a bucket. I've been a big fan of Cam Jones. Past couple of years, I've watched too much Marquette hoops at my house. He can really score. And And he doesn't do it by strictly shooting the outside shot. Like, he didn't shoot the ball all that well from downtown, but he took a major leap as a playmaker this year, averaging almost 6 assists per game, whereas in his previous years, he didn't really look to get others involved. It was kind of just, I get the ball and I go to work. He posted a 38.1 assist rate after never reaching 20% in his previous 3 seasons. So maybe it was because Tyler Kolek left and they needed someone to kind of be more of that floor general and set the table, and he took on that responsibility. He's a bucket getter, man, and he shot 63% at the rim. So when he gets downhill, which he does often, he finishes there. He's got a nice little step back to him. He just didn't shoot the pill all that well from downtown this year. Not the best athlete either. But, man, as a scorer off the bench, I think that he could produce in this league.
One thing about him is that he's kind of old. I mean, he's 23 years old. 6'3", like, solid size for the NBA as a guard. And when you scored 19 points per game, you got to have a little bit of athlete in you. I was looking at the highlights that ESPN was just pulling up, and he looked a little bit quick. I mean,
he's quick.
Like, that step back is something.
What I think is interesting is 48% of his shots came at the rim, but he doesn't get to the free throw line. So he's got to learn how to draw contact a little bit more. But overall, he's a bucket getter, and he's another scorer heading to Indiana. Tough-nosed player out of Marquette. Played under Shaka Smart. I like this pick. Indiana gets better. Damn.
Yep, unfortunately. Marsh's number 2 fan says, Alper, you're older than him, buddy. Yeah, I know. I'm washed, brother.
Yeah, we're old.
We're old.
Jay Liv in the chat. What up, Jay Liv?
What's good, Jay Liv? Prentice says, how tall are you?
How tall am I? I am 6'7". 6'7". How tall are you?
6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot. Bronx Boy says, if you guys are old.
I'm 5'5". You think I'm 5'5"?
5'5".
How tall do you think I am?
Well, you were taller than Tyreek Hill.
I am taller than Tyreek Hill. If somebody can actually create their own shot, Brunson wouldn't have to dribble so much.
I think some of that had to do with coaching.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, there was a lot of the times it was like, hey, JB, here's the ball. Go out and do it.
Bridges has 0 handles. Yeah, I don't trust. I mean, he couldn't break the press against Indiana. Not Josue. What's up, man?
Not Josue.
OKC Thunder fan. Also, I'm not sure why I am here. It's all good, bro. We appreciate you.
Hey, tune in, brother.
Alper, your hairline is 6 foot. No offense.
What does that even mean?
Gregory says Marshall on camera does not look tall at all. Okay. What about now? No, I'm a 6 foot guy. 6 foot.
I'm 5'10".
Tibbs was relying on Rose and Brunson too much. That's how Tibbs does it. My honest opinion on why we lost was coaching. You have to play to your players' strengths, not have the players play to the coaches.
'39 pick is in.
Elijah Martin, the guard out of Florida, he's heading above the border. Going to be a Toronto Raptor. John Pettit, while I agree with some of what you're saying, we didn't lose just because of coaching. Tom Thibodeau didn't shoot 33% from three like OG Anunoby.
Tom Thibodeau didn't turn the ball over 20 times.
Yeah. You lost because you were not good enough. And you lost because your coach didn't, in my opinion, put the players in position to succeed to the best of their abilities. You lost for a lot of reasons. Look, you lost to a team that went to Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Also had the biggest choke in
Yeah.
NBA history.
Is it me or is this draft going by fast? Well, the draft's been on for an hour and we've done 9 picks, so I wouldn't say that. Hey, I'm having fun, though. We're having fun. Victor says we were outcoached. We were also outplayed.
Do you not realize that every time the Knicks shot the ball, whether if it was a make or miss, by the time someone got the rebound, there was 3 Pacers back on the other end of the court? The Pelicans are now on the clock at 40. We are 10 picks away from the New York Knicks.
All right, we're almost there, baby.
10 picks. Unless we trade up. Damn, that chain is dancing.
John Pettit, we're on the same page, my man. We're on the same page. I guarantee you, if you asked Brunson, do you think you could have played better in the conference finals? He would have said yes.
Everybody would have said yes.
As with Bridges, OG, Towns, and Hart.
Yeah.
Look, we got outplayed and we got outcoached, and we were still right there. And it still involved the biggest choke job in NBA history. There needs to be improvement to the roster, and there needs to be better coaching. I don't think that's an insane thing to say. No, that's an insane thing to say. What do you think the Knicks shot from 3 in that series? I don't even know.
I'm going to say 32.4%. While you're looking that up, I'm going to tell you guys that the 4th of July is right around the corner. And if you want to be repping your Knicks, get your New York Knicks 4th of July t-shirts. Rep the best country in the world. It's a beautiful t-shirt. It's got the Knicks logo and then the red, white, and blue stripe over the Knicks. Chatsports.com/KnicksUSA. I'll put that in the comments for you literally
33% from 3 as a team.
It's close.
You're not going to win.
No chance.
You're not gonna beat the Indiana Pacers shooting that bad from 3, while also not consistently holding them under 110. I mean, look at this. Game 5. You shot 27.6%, and you won. You followed that up by shooting 28% in a must-win game. And in Game 4, did they win Game 4? No, they lost.
No, they lost Game 4.
And the game you lost, Game 4, you shot 43% from 3.
Pick 40 is in. And it is Micah Peavy, the wing from Georgetown, heading to New Orleans.
Koby Brea is still available.
Still available.
What would it take to move up? A couple of future second-round picks, maybe some cash considerations. You're only moving up, though, at this point if you are just in full-bloom love with the prospect. Or you're just going to sit and hope he gets there from 9 picks.
Yep.
Or the Knicks could trade out.
Please, God, no.
Marsh's number 2 fan says, Marsh, my B-Day is 3 days. Can you wish me a happy birthday? Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, man. How old are you turning? Hope it's your best year yet. What are you wishing for? When you blow out those candles, what are you going to wish for? Blair V says, this chat has never heard of adjusting. Most of everyone's solution is scorched earth logic. The Knicks were 2 games from the finals. Stop overreacting. I don't think that's fair for you to say that. I also don't think it's fair for you to insult the chat like that.
Yeah, what are we doing?
No one's saying make major changes, but you got it, dude. You got it, dude. Like a scorched earth, run it back and add bench depth, because that's about what 90% of people want. Scorched earth, run it back and add depth on the bench.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we knew that one. So Micah Peavy is going where?
To New
40.
Orleans.
Oh, it's right there, New Orleans. He's wishing for the chip. Smart man, smart man.
There we go.
Carl says we should have moved up a long time ago. They waited too long. Who'd you want them to move up for?
And what would you want to move up? Like, what are you trading to move up? You giving away 4 second-round picks? You giving away a player? Like, who are we trading here to move up?
Well, Rasheer Fleming went 10 picks ago. And clearly we got outbid for that, or we weren't that interested. Fleming for picks and money. Well, Fleming already was traded up for picks.
They took the best offer.
It's hard to move up 19 spots in the NBA draft without giving up a significant haul. Suns are busy. Busy doesn't always mean good. Busy doesn't always mean good. $700 people in the chat as we're 8 picks away from the New York Knicks being on the clock. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon. 703 people watching, only 332 likes. Please, please, please click that thumbs up icon. It's free, it's easy, and hey, if you have liked the video, type me so I know who the real ones are in the chat.
Go ahead, type me.
Koby Brea, if Koby Brea is there at 50, I'm pretty confident he'll be the pick. Shout out to David, #1 fan, John Pettit, Dave McDrip, Dwayne Lewis, Keith Turner, Anthony, James, Victor. Carl, Tommy, J Money Sports Talk 2025, Neil, the High Bye, Chase, Randall, Neptune. What up, Randall Neptune?
Randall Neptune.
The High Bye, my guy. What's good? Daniel, what's happening, Beast? WL Graves. Dead. Neil Allen, not Josue. The frickin' German. SB. Nathaniel Alston. That's my guy, man. He was one of the first people to ever buy one of our Knicks Now Real One shirts. Shout out to him.
Oh.
Guru Customs. Call him. Mr. True That. Breeze World. NY Slick. Michael. What's up? David. Ty Man the Buckeye. NY Slick.
Steven Arce, we got a couple. We got 9 more picks. Phoenix is on the clock.
They have draft hats, but in bucket hats. That'd be sick. If
They do have them.
We got to put our draft guy in the bucket hat.
Oh, that'd be dope. The bucket hat's kind of dope.
I could rock with a bucket hat. Watkins is also represented by Sam Rose. That's a good pull there, Al.
Oh, CAA.
Mafia.
Oh, my God. No. No. Phoenix is drafting Koby Brea.
Really? Koby Brea heading to Phoenix with the 41st overall pick.
Come on, man. Oh, man. Well, this guy is going to be a lights-out shooter. Like you saw with Chaz Lanier, Koby Brea can do it all in the court. Spot-up shooter, like anywhere in the court. When you need a bucket, when you need a three, that's who you're going for. You're going for Koby Brea. And I'm so upset that the Knicks didn't get this guy. I really thought they were going to happen. Let me pull up his scouting report for you guys.
He's a sharpshooter, man. He is.
You can see it right there in the scouting report. Dangerous from the perimeter, high volume, success in college, can fill the role player responsibilities. He's not a great defender, but his frame, it's got room to grow. And I think coming from Kentucky, like that type, what he was playing, SEC type ball, it's oh man. Spent his first couple years at Dayton, transferred to UK with Mark Pope coming over. I mean, true shooting was a 63%, which is the 92nd percentile, 61.8 efficient field goal percentage, 97 percentile in dribble jumpers, 93 percentile in catch and shoot, 96 percentile in spot up, and 88% in handoffs. Like, absolute, yeah, New York guy too. Oh, man. Just absolute lights out shooter. I mean, Phoenix just got him, and he's very, like, he's a worse defender, but better shooter than Grayson Allen. Oh, man.
I don't know what the Knicks do now. Kobe Sanders?
Kobe Sanders?
Kobe Sanders?
Jamir?
In fact, we haven't seen a trade in a while.
We've not seen a trade in a while. 43.5% from three. Like, ugh.
He could shoot it, man. He could shoot it and boot it. Off the screen, could put it on the deck one time. Like, he's a good player, and it's upsetting that he's not going to the Knicks.
He's at the green room.
Was he always a Kentucky guy?
No.
Gonzaga?
Dayton.
Dayton. Okay.
Was at Dayton for 3-4 years, and then Mark Pope brought him in. Like, it was Koby Brea and then Otega Oweh, the transfer from Oklahoma. Those were the Kentucky's best two players from last season. Check this best available.
Yeah, I like that. Tyrese Proctor. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
What do we got on Amari Williams?
Solid. Not your best, like, athlete. Go down low. He's a big guy.
People have compared Proctor to Nembhard.
We could get Nembhard's brother. He's in the draft, right?
He is. He's small.
He's so small. Out of Gonzaga.
There's our GOAT, Kobe Sanders.
Kobe Sanders.
Bring me Kobe Sanders.
Or here you got Bogalajub Markovic. Oh, man. There he is, Ryan Nembhard, 15th best available according to Chat Sports host Nick
Kobe
Roloff.
Sanders or trade out?
Yeah,
Kobe Sanders or trade out? I'd be cool with Proctor. Even though he sold the bag for me. I was in the 99th percentile in the, what do you call it? Tourney?
Bracket challenge.
Bracket challenge. I was in the 99th percentile. And then he missed the free throws and Duke lost. And I lost out on $200 in the Chat Sports bracket and having one of the best brackets of all time. So I kind of hate him, but I wouldn't mind him at this pick.
New York Slick.
Slick Talk. What's up, man? $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you for supporting the channel. As the Sacramento Kings will select Maximus Raynaud with the number 42 overall picks. Big out of Stanford.
Oh, hold on.
Shout
Super
out
chat
to
went
NY
away.
Slick.
There we go.
I want to call you NY Slick Talk really bad. Marsh, do you think about drafting John P. from Yale? NY Slick, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, my man. No idea who that is.
From Yale?
I'm not going to sit up here and blow smoke. I haven't put much time into John P. from Yale.
He is not on our Chat Sports scouting report.
Is this one of those he's telling me a name and if I say it, I'm going to look like an idiot type things?
He's not on the Chat Sports scouting report. Is he a real person? Has there ever been someone from an Ivy League school?
Oh, he spelled it wrong. That's why. It's John P-O-U. Do we got him?
There's only hold on, let's see.
Only one John?
Hold on, let's see. John P-O-U? He's still not on here.
So my thoughts on that, Slick Talk, would be
We got Johni Broome,
I will say
Trey Johnson.
this guy, 6'6" senior, last 3 years, Alper, he shot over 40% from downtown.
Okay, so he's a shooter.
Shooter!
But I will say, when do you ever see an Ivy League school besides Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, I don't know much about him, but if he's not in our draft notes and our draft graphics, probably means he's not that good of an NBA prospect is what I would say.
Oh, man. There's nothing left, Leon. Is there? Creed said, is there anyone even left?
Creed, what up, Creed? NY Slick, man, you're filling me in on the details. Says he has ties with one of the coaches of the Knicks organization. Let's bring him in for Summer League. I'm down for that.
Do it.
Let's bring him in for the Summer League squad. I'm down with that. What up, Creed? John Pettit says, I think Bacomb's better than anyone left.
You might be right.
I don't mean to say this in a disrespectful way. I hope he's better than anyone left. You took him in the first round last year. We're on pick 43. Bacombe Dadier better be better than these guys. You all got on my ass when I was pissed off that they picked Bacombe Dadier last year. You could have used the 21st pick in the Eastern Conference Finals this past year, and you need that guy to produce next year.
When we drafted Bacombe Dadier, I was like, who the hell is Bacombe Dadier?
Like, you picked him 25th overall. You need that guy to produce for you. That's what I meant by what I said yesterday. Sometimes I think the Knicks are too focused on the penny pinching and the terms of the CBA more than adding talented young players. You picked the guy 25th last year. That guy's supposed to produce for you, especially in year 2.
He's not supposed to get DNPs.
And the fact that we are asking the question, is he better than the 43rd overall player in the following draft, that pisses me off. Sorry, I just had to do that. I'm sick of the shit. Sick of the shit. And that wasn't towards you, John. It's just like, I want the Knicks to prioritize the youth. And maybe they didn't because we had senior citizen Tom Thibodeau in the building.
Oh, my God.
25th pick. You need that guy to produce. I'm hoping Pacome Dadier is a player. Or you wasted a first-round pick that you could have traded for somebody.
You're damn right. Andrew Badeau? Or is it Badeau Andrew?
Is this the Chinese Jokic problem we got right here?
I think it's one of the Chinese Jokic problems.
Why not Eric Dixon? Yes, Nova. Do we have any notes or graphics on Eric Dixon? There's been a couple of people that have brought up the Villanova Wildcat. Eric Dixon. Creed, I want Kobe Sanders. He won. He passes the name test. Kobe Bryant, Deion Sanders. Even though Deion Sanders is a liar, he passes the name test. All right, Eric Dixon here out of Villanova has increased his production as a shooter and has become more versatile as a result. Strong drive game and finisher around the rim. Needs more growth as a defender and as a playmaker within the flow of the offense.
Oh, I'm reading his chat sports notes right now.
What do we got?
I don't want him.
Well, read it. As the Washington Wizards will select Jamir Watkins with the number 43
Oh,
overall
my
pick.
God. Here's another Nick target.
That was a player the Knicks were interested in. Read the notes of Dixon.
Oh, my God. All right. Polished three-point scorer that could take you off the dribble. Has good footwork in the low post. Has every move in his bag. Impressed with his three-point shooting. Shot 40.7% from three on 7 attempts per night. Made more three-point shots than Doug McDermott in the year they both qualified for the stats above. 63 efficient field goal percentage. Good passer in the half court. His bad, below-average athlete who is bottom of every test at the NBA Combine for power forward. Unsure if he'll be able to find a role in the NBA. His player comp? Walmart, Julius Randle.
Someone literally commented and said, so he's Julius Randle.
Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, that's
hilarious.
That is funny. That is very, very funny. Jamir Watkins, another guy that the Knicks were targeting, who we liked for the Knicks.
Oh, great. Here we go. Until Marsh will flip. Oh, my Lord. Let's check on my list. Marsh. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
Say that. Explain that to me like I'm an idiot.
Jamir Watkins, slasher, does most of the work, 14 feet it in. 36% of his field goal percentage came at the rim. Uses his size well in the glass. Could find a role in the NBA with his defense when he focuses on it and can really be disruptive. Super high usage rate, but not pair up with efficiency. His comp, another Knicks player, Clay Anthony Early.
More playmaking, Clay Anthony Early, right? That's what he wrote?
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Undrafted free agent grade. All right, we are 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. 7 picks away from the New York Knicks. Ooh, man. Every pick was your next hope for the Knicks is what I think of that list.
Not really true. I only really wanted 4 people coming into day 2. Kalkbrenner,
Brea.
Koby Brea, and Kobe Sanders.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You had Watkins just in case.
Yeah, that's just because we heard the juice and he's a CAA player. Yeah. What's the status of that center we had stashed that is supposedly coming to the Knicks? Are you talking about James Najee? Yeah, I think he's playing Summer League.
He's playing Summer League.
We'll see what he looks like there.
We're definitely trading.
You're good, NY Slick. We figured out what you were trying to say. 824 people watching. Please hit that thumbs up icon. We're 29 likes away from 400 likes. Can we get there? Can we get there? That'd be pretty cool.
Come on. 29 away. And also subscribe to the channel. 10 away from 77,500.
Joy Hickman is just spamming Pacers in 6.
Well, we sent you home.
Yep, and we're going to put you in timeout for 6 minutes because that's how many games we beat you in. All right. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. We're 6 picks away from being on the clock and Kobe Sanders being a Knick. Oh, it's going to be chills. Bad Al, Andrew, 50th versus 70th. I'd take Julius at 50th. It's Walmart Julius Randle, though.
Walmart Julius Randle.
But he is a Nova guy. When I saw he averaged 23 points per game, I was a little shocked. And then you said he had great footwork in the post. And then I also saw he shot like 40% from three.
The pick is in for the OKC. They are taking Brooks Barnhizer.
Bluefied says, who actually cares about the 50th pick, bro? He's going to be a bust anyway. Well, there's 2 of us here, and there's 834 people in the chat. So at least 836 people care.
And a lot more people in the chat tonight than they were last night when the Knicks didn't have a pick.
Now we're up to 843 people watching. As the Thunder have Brooks Barnhizer.
That's not a real name.
I feel like this is just a Key and Peele skit. 840 people in the chat, plus us two, 842.
$17 points per game for Brooks Barnhizer. Let's see what they have to say about him. Oh, he's not on our Chat Sports scouting report.
All righty. You want to pull up the best available again, just so I can get my eyes on who some of these players are?
Yes, sir.
Best is still Proctor.
Nobody has changed. They've all taken the guys that
Well, why does my GOAT, Kobe Sanders, not have a picture?
I don't know. I guess we don't. Yeah, we don't have a picture for Kobe Sanders. If I brought up the 8, Kobe Sanders still doesn't have a picture.
All right, Tyrese Proctor, knockdown shooter who has a sharp release, shot 37.2 on catch and shoot threes, 40.5% on off the dribble jumpers, and 52.9% on pull up twos. He's Andrew Nembhard.
Let me pull up the scouting. There we go.
Great positional size at 6'4". Is very versatile. I did too, but when we looked at the best available, I know, but for some reason, right? I think it's. I also think this might be a. Because I feel like I've seen this before, where the other 4th guy didn't have a picture. No, I know the big cam. Oh, what just happened?
What just happened? I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
I was going to say, that's my GOAT. Proctor?
Oh, Jack fixed it. That's why.
Jack fixed it. Proctor, though, our NBA comp, Aaron Nesmith light.
All right.
I'll take Aaron Nesmith at 50. Proctor or Kobe Sanders? That's it. That's all I want.
All right, the pick is in for 44. Oh, 40. We're on pick number 45 now.
I'll take Proctor.
I'll take Proctor.
Proctor the doctor.
I'm going to be so mad if they just traded.
Proctor is CAA? Oh, that might be the pick.
Oh, it's going to be the pick. Let's see. Tyrese Proctor, agency.
Proctor or Sanders? That's what I want.
His agent is Austin Brown and Max Sedman.
Isn't Austin Brown OG's agent?
Yes. CAA.
Yeah.
CAA. There you go. It'll be one of the 2 Australian kids. Is R.J. Lewis still available? I'm pretty sure.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're going to do a deal on the channel, and it's going to get crazy. Every $20 super chat until the Knicks make a pick.
Oh, boy.
We're alternating shots.
Oh, boy.
Every $20 super chat till the Knicks make a pick or trade their pick. We are taking a shot of the 1942 Don Julio. That could be a $20 Venmo or Cash App to enter the 50-50 or a standard super chat. I told the chat we got to finish the bottle before we get out of here tonight.
Yeah, okay.
We're already halfway through the round. So,
and also Venmo or Cash App. And not only is your 20 getting you a shot, we're getting us a shot. You're getting us a shot at winning the 50-50 raffle.
Chase says playing with fire right now. We'll see. We'll see.
The chat's kind of quiet.
Bree says they're going to draft me. Shit, they'd be better if they did.
Have you seen that one video where it's like a little Sasquatch, and it's the video where he's pointing at himself, and he's like, what? Me?
Oh, my God. We'll see. Who's going to be the first person to make us take a shot? Save that shot, Marsh, or else you'll lose that whiskey. Well, this ain't whiskey, Beast. It's tequila.
Tequila.
This is that 1942 Don Julio. Did y'all see the picture when the Knicks went out? They were drinking this. This is big dog. Shout out to our guy Alvin Yu.
Rocco Sikorsky.
Oh, I really liked him. Know nothing about him. Marsh, who do you think Proctor lacked as a playmaker? I don't even know what that means. Who do I think he lacked? Or what do I think he lacked?
What did he lack?
As James Gaines, the preacher. James, how you doing, bro? You're locked in to the 50-50 raffle. James is in. We're up to $90 up for grab. Shot to James, and I got the first shot. Alpert's got the next one. Don't make me drink alone, because that'd be mean.
That'd be mean. What is this guy's name? Rocco? Oh, we got a scouting report on this guy. 7'3" without shoes, 257 pounds.
For my man James, the preacher Gaines, we appreciate you, bro.
It says, dude is just a massive human being. Good rim protector, to no surprise, because he's 7'3", 257 pounds. 1.9 blocks per game, 36 minutes, and 5% block percentage. Damn. Solid athlete. Vertical is a plus with his size. Doesn't have a bag offensively, but could be a lob threat and a poke back guy. Young, a lot of upside. Hasn't seen a lot of play in his basketball career. Just turned the ball over 11 times compared to his 6 assists. Don't want the ball in his hands unless it's a dunk or a rebound. Okay, so Mitchell Robinson. His Rollies comp was Luke Cornett.
Okay. All right. Pineapple says, I forgot about the draft. Did we trade up or down? Neither. We did not trade up, and we did not trade down. We're sitting at 50. Only thing I kind of ask is the Knicks don't take a player that's just a draft stash.
Yeah.
James, the preacher, Gaines in the building. Birthday was yesterday. 64 years young. Also did the yearly exam. Still cancer-free. Everyone, type your JGs in the chat for James, the preacher, Gaines, a longtime viewer of this channel. That's awesome, bro. Congratulations. Keep killing it. Keep being a legend. Thank you. Happy for you and the fam, brother. That is awesome. As the Boston Celtics are selecting Amari Williams, the big man out of Kentucky, right? That's the guy you said not a great athlete?
Not too great. He's okay.
Thank you, James. Seriously.
I'll read you his comp.
Thank you. Thank you. I was tired of chasing tequila with this Celsius. I'm on a moon right now.
Incredible size, rim protection, has the athleticism to defend at short times, good pick and roll, force on the glass, good passer, not a shooter at all. His comp, Hartenstein.
Shit, if you get Hartenstein and pick 46, I'll take that.
Where did Hartenstein go in the draft?
He was second round pick.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's from the United Kingdom.
L. Matthew wants to know who the best players available are. We will show you the best players available once we get to 77,500 subs. We are 6 subs away. We have 900 people in the chat. I know there's 6 people that are not subscribed. If you want to see the best players left in the NBA draft, hit that subscribe button. As soon as we get to 77.5 thousand subscribers,
come on,
we'll go show you who the best players are in the draft left, as the New York Knicks are 3 picks away from being on the clock. And if you are subscribed, type me in the chat. We're now 5 away. Away.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. 5 away. Who's it going to be?
4 away.
3 away. 3. Come on. 3, 2.
Who's going to be the 77,500th subscriber?
1.
1 away.
1.
Who's it going to be?
Come on!
Shout out to y'all. 77.5 thousand subscribers. Unreal stuff. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Best players in the draft, Tyrese Proctor. He's number 2 on my wish list right now. I have Kobe Sanders as the number 1 player I want the New York Knicks to pick the most at this point. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. As my man Gregory Williams is in the 50-50 raffle 2 times. Greg Williams, 2 times has entered. So shout out to him. So that's 2 shots. Make it 3 shots, because we got Lord Buddy Bear. A $20 super chat from Lord Buddy Bear. We appreciate you, my man. Give me some LBBs in the chat. He says Huck Porty was a late second rounder. He showed some flashes. Drink up. I'm keeping positive attitude that Leon Rose is going to get us some decent value. Oh, and Judge better break out of this slump and go back to hitting almost 400. It's a lot to ask for Aaron Judge, but I agree, and I think we need other people to step up too. It can't be the standard as Aaron Judge has to be the best player of all time for the Yankees to be good, because that's what hitting 400 is. You're the best player of all time. If you do that for an entire season and hit 50 jacks like he's going to do, you need other people to step up. So,
you know who's broken out of his slump? Juan Soto.
He stinks. Juan Soto stinks. I got a shot, a 1942. Alper's got a shot, a 1942. Every $20 super chat until the Knicks are on the clock, we're taking shots, enjoying the draft with all the real ones. Major shout out to y'all. Over 1,000 people in the chat. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel and lock us in as your go-to place on YouTube.
Man.
Cheers.
God.
All right.
Woo!
The Knicks, 2 picks away.
How do you pronounce this guy's name?
That's a great question.
Boogaloo?
So what we're going to do here is
He doesn't even have a... Oh, yes, he does.
all right. We are 2 picks away. 2 picks away. Shout out to y'all. Morgan says, thanks for making the Knicks more exciting, my man. Thank you for giving us a chance, man. Thank you for giving us a chance. We appreciate you.
What were you going to say we're going to do?
I was trying to think of a way because they want to do a short of
Okay.
my instant reaction.
I can put you up on screen.
Yeah. You'll throw me full screen.
Yeah.
With the pick L3. There should be like a
Like this.
yes.
Okay.
Is there a big L3 like that with the player's face potentially?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Trying to think of the way to do it. I think I'll just do you want to just put me full screen in the preview? Well, I guess when we get
when we
the
get
clock.
there.
Yeah, set it up like that, and then I'll stop looking at the computer and things of that sort, and I'll just wait for the pick to be in, and it could just be my natural reaction.
Okay.
Because they loved that last year for Pacome.ea. Yeah, we got to put the plan in before the tequila starts to hit any
Before the
worse.
tequila goes.
All right. We're one pick away. Was pick 48 in? Javon Small, the 48th pick, heading to Memphis, which means the Grizzlies are on the clock. We have over 1,000 people watching. Make sure you are subscribed as the Knicks are one pick away. Bring me Kobe Sanders or Tyrese Proctor. Kobe Sanders or Tyrese Proctor. That's who we want. That's who we want at this point. And again, $20 shots until we get the selection. Shout out to y'all. Over a stack, over 1,100 people in the chat. Please subscribe to the channel. One pick away. And I don't think the best players available has changed. We can roll to it as some new audiences coming in. We could show them who the best players are available as the Knicks are one pick away. Tyrese Proctor remains at the top of the list. Our guy, this channel's guy, Kobe Sanders, is there. Give me Sanders or give me Proctor. I don't know much about RJ Luis. Oh, that's the St. John's kid. I know about him. Vladislav Golden. I don't know much about him. You know him?
Don't know much about him.
I don't know much about him either.
RJ Lewis, that's the guy that
shot his way out of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't score during the one game.
Could not score. All right. The Knicks are one pick away. The Cavs are on the clock. Who do you want the Knicks to select as they're one pick away? Look at that proud papa. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's my boy. Love that. It's an awesome moment for a family, man. Proud dad. That's awesome. That's the best part about this whole thing. One pick away. Who do you want the Knicks to draft at number 50 overall? Let me know, let me know, let me know.
We're getting closer and closer. Closer and closer.
Closer.
Oh, I got bad
I
news.
just got the 49th pick.
Excellent.
Tyrese Proctor going 49. The dream is dead for Tyrese Proctor, which means bring me Kobe Sanders.
All right.
Kobe Sanders. Kobe Sanders.
So how do you want it to look like this?
I think, yeah, I would say you could push that over right now because we are on the clock.
Okay.
And then have the big L3 with the headshot up.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way they could just get my full reaction like this.
And I will mute myself so I don't.
Oh, Lord, I'm nervous. It's the 50th pick and I'm nervous.
I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not doing anything. I want to know when we know.
And don't tell James L. Edwards we're this happy about the 50th overall pick.
You should tweet this reaction just at him.
Kobe Sanders, and I'm taking a shot of this from the bottle in the short. Maybe just like Slack and Proddy be like, we're short ready for pick 50 or something, whoever can grab that. All righty, so Tyrese Proctor goes number 49 overall. The New York Knicks are now on the clock, and we're hoping for Kobe Sanders. Mr. Do It All out of Nevada. What's crazy is, if it's not him, I don't know what I'm going to say about him in this short. If it ain't him, I don't know who else I'm saying.
I don't know either. I'm not looking at the chat. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Lordy, here we go. The New York Knicks are on the clock. And we'll just see it populate once they do the thing, right?
Oh, wow. Yes, that is true.
That's how we'll find out.
I didn't even think about that.
Leon Rose. Can he find a gem here with the 50th overall pick? Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'm sure we have over 1,300 people in the chat at this point. If you are subscribed, type me, as we are moments away from knowing who the Knicks are going to pick with the 50th overall selection. I'm a little nervous, but I was told not to be too excited because my team is good. But I am excited, and I'm nervous, and it's fun. It's the best part about being a sports fan. The draft. It's fun. The Knicks are on the clock. Is it going to be Alex Tui? Will Richard?
Hunter Salas?
I'll say this. If it's someone we don't know, we're going to have to reset so I can at least have some things to say about him. That's for sure. We're only actually going to roll if it's Kobe Sanders. I'm dead. All right, Knicks are on the clock. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
I'm muting my mic.
How much of a difference maker can you find with this selection? Hopefully a guy that gets you over the top in the Eastern Conference Finals, right? Does that guy exist? He does. His name's Kobe Sanders. I'm telling you, this guy kind of plays a little bit like Grant Hill, Kobe Sanders. Jason Tatum light a little bit. Smooth as silk. On time. His time. Give me Kobe Sanders. He's a 6'8" guard. He could play next to Brunson. You don't have to have a trade-off of lacking size. He can handle the ball. Not the best shooter, 34%, but the ability to let it fly off the catch, and that's only going to get better. Smooth jump shot. Has a wide base. Bobby Marks says 3-and-D wing and bench depth are the biggest needs for the New York Knicks. Kobe Sanders, Jay Billis, number 1 available. Go get him, Leon. Come on, Leon. Go get him. Oh, Lord. If it ain't him, I don't know what I'm going to say. Let's pick 50. Oh. Suspense is killing me. It's literally just going to has it already populated for 49? Yeah. Okay, so it will do it immediately. All right, 1 minute and 28 seconds left for the Knicks being on the clock. Are the Knicks just going to trade out of this pick? I'm going to be honest. If it's not Kobe Sanders, I'm cool with them trading out. Who's John Tonje? All right. We got to be getting close, huh? Pick technically isn't in yet. I don't know. Tyrese Proctor would have been really fun as well. He's a good player. Well-rounded player, too. But he's going to Cleveland, unfortunately, for the Knicks. Spike Lee in attendance, not wearing Brooklyn gear in Brooklyn today. He's wearing New York Knicks basketball gear. As he's on his feet, ready to see who the New York Knicks are going to pick with the 50th overall selection. There's 40 seconds left on the clock for Leon. He's working those phones, saying, I'm trying to trade out of here. Come on, Leon. Do what's best. The man's name's Kobe Sanders. The most important thing is the name test. Okay, so it's not in yet. It's not in yet. All right. Pick is in. The pick is in. Bring me Kobe Sanders, baby. Oh, I'm going to be in shambles. Or Eric Dixon out of Villanova, so I can call him Walmart Randall. I don't want to hear. I can hear other people in other studios. I don't want to hear who it is. Do not say it. The pick is probably in. It's probably going to pop up on the screen any moment. Once it does, we're going to press spacebar and we're going to tell you who it's all about. The New York Knicks on the clock at pick 50. The pick is in. It's their only selection in the 2025 NBA draft. I want Kobe Sanders. I usually don't get what I want in life, but we'll see if we can get some today. My phone is buzzing. My phone is buzzing. It means the pick is in. Oh, come on. If it's buzzing again, oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Pick 50 of the 2025 NBA draft. Will Leon Rose do what is best And here we go. Is he going to go there before here? Oh, my God. They traded the pick. All right, the Knicks have traded the pick. And it is Kobe Sanders. Oh, that's a doom.
Oh, that's a big deal.
So the Knicks pick the guy I want, but they pick him to trade him. That's a kick in the nuts. That's a kick in the nuts.
They're trading the 50th pick for the 51st pick. So the Knicks are back on the clock.
They took Kobe Sanders and traded him. The guy that I wanted. Oh, my God. I'm upset. I can't believe I'm upset over the 50th overall pick.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Sham's going to say who it is. So the Clippers trade up with the Knicks to pick 50. Wow. I mean, that's a kick in the nuts, man. You want a guy, he becomes your guy, which Kobe Sanders became my guy, a 6'8" guard, and they traded him. It's a little unfortunate, to be quite frank with you. Thank you. I cannot believe that. I'm this upset about this. I claimed him my guy, and they pick him.
We had him.
Definitely find a way to get upset. I know.
I'm glad you came in and told me it was the trade because I would have been so happy. Ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
So you're back on the clock here, and at this point, all the suspense is gone.
Who's it going to be now? We going to trade it away again?
Man. I can't believe that. I'm really upset about that.
They did it for cash?
Nobody knows. He said he thinks some sort of cash.
Well, and obviously the 51st pick.
The Clippers are trading 51 plus the draft rights to Luka Mitrovic. Who else? Luka Mitrovic.
Oh, man.
I'm in shambles, man. A 32-year-old player. So nothing.
So nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Unbelievable.
A 32-year-old Luka. Marsh just looked it up.
They drafted my guy to trade him.
Did you see the team card? It says depth behind their stars. This is depth.
Well, he's not coming to America.
He's not coming. This is just like, what was it, 2022 or 2021 when it was flipped all around and they traded Jalen Duren? Oh, man. The pick is in for the New York Knicks.
Knicks just traded the best player in the draft to move back one spot. I can't believe it.
Hold on. I hear. I don't want to hear anything.
Unbelievable.
I don't want to hear anything. The New York Knicks pick is in at 51.
Here we go. Someone I'm not going to know anyone about. Brutally. Is this Tui Tui? The New York Knicks select Mohamed Diawara, the forward out of France. All righty. Let me tell you who that guy is. Mohamed, not in the draft notes. All right. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. We don't have any notes on this guy. Last season, Cholet, is that Cholet basket? Charlotte? 6.1 points per game. That one. Mohamed Diawara. What a doom. Yeah, just whatever you think is best. Whatever they think is best. I got to figure out who this guy is. I don't know anything about him. Do we have one? We don't have any Rolly notes on him. Pull up the scouting report, Alper. Put it just on this one, all right? This will be the short for whoever is doing this, all right? Don't press the space bar, obviously. All righty, with the 51st pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Mohamed Diawara, the wing out of France. He's a guy who has a great athletic profile for a forward with length and speed for his size. He's a solid defender and has the tools to become even better in the NBA. He really hasn't shown much consistency as a shooter. The Knicks did own the 50th overall pick in the draft, and they traded down one spot, and they now land with Mohamed Diawara. I may not know much about him, but I hope he turns the New York Knicks into a dynasty. So that's it. That's all we got on him. Mohamed Diawara, the wing at a Cholet. Fuck.
Unranked on Rolly's ranking.
Do we have any other graphics on this guy?
Yeah, I got his stats.
If I had to bet, I would say he's a draft and stash for the New York Knicks.
Did not test at the combine. No quote on him.
The Knicks continue to punt on the NBA draft despite firing Tom Thibodeau. I just don't get it, man.
And not to mention, you have no pictures of him.
And that's that. Mohamed Diawara. He is someone that was not even ranked. But last year they did the same with he's 20 years old, 6'8", 6'9" in shoes with a 7'4" wingspan, raw on offense and as a shooter, has all the tools defensively to be a switchable forward. Experience for Cholet, France, the U20 starter. Jumper is a swing factor. Motor, thumbs up. And that's all we got. That's just. Kobe Sanders was right fucking
He
there.
was right there. Right there, man. Oh, my God.
Mohamed Diawara will play at Summer League with the Knicks.
All right. There's something. Contract details to be determined. First reply. He will also eat baguettes with Pacome.
He wasn't even in the top 100 in the Athletics draft guide. Unbelievable.
That's who we drafted?
I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. So that only thing we had was that.
Just his stats and the full screen scouting report.
Unbelievable. He'll be at Summer League. Is supposedly close friends with Pacome Dadier.
Marsh for the cut.
We'll do it not on live.
Okay. We also have this. Don't forget the trade.
I don't understand why they moved down one spot.
To get Luka. 2015 draft
Once
pick.
again, the New York Knicks prioritize not being hamstrung by a second-round pick salary and pass up on potentially a good player. This team they are fun to cover, man. They are sure fun to cover.
They never make any goddamn sense. I'll tell you what. Oy.
I mean, I've learned a lot of pain being a Knicks fan. Having them draft a guy at 50 that you deem your guy, and they fucking trade him.
Yep.
For
You had a
man
guy
by
that
the
could
name
have
of fucking. His name's not even on the damn screen. I don't even. What the hell is Mohamed Diawara?
Mohamed Diawara. You had a chance to pick somebody with a lot of potential that you could find and have a diamond in the rough to be a future just development guy. Who knows if this guy is even going to be on the team? Like, Jesus.
I don't understand it. 6'9" French forward with a 7'3" and 3/4-inch wingspan, 9'2" standing reach. Currently playing for Gillette Basket. He is projected to go as a late second-round pick in the 2025 draft and flashes serious defensive versatility and point forward upside. Switchable D, playmaking chops, but he needs to sharpen his outside shot and decision-making. High upside sleeper who could be a draft and stash prospect. This kid will never play for the Knicks.
No.
Will never play for the Knicks. I just don't get it, man. I do not get it. All right, final call to get into the 50-50 raffle here. We'll do that. Final call. Creed, we had him run a workout with us. The report came out a while ago. All righty. That's that. Final call if you want to put up the graphic.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to put a timer on the clock for 2 minutes. We'll do that, and then we are going to bounce on out of here. If you want to have a chance to win $90, send a $20 Cash App or a $20 Venmo to the names on screen. We're actually up to $110.
$110 now?
$110.
I'll fix it.
We got 11 people in. So if you want to have a chance to win $120, send a $20 Cash App or Venmo to the handles on screen. You got a minute and a half to get those in. A minute and a half to get those in. Man, I can't believe they drafted Kobe Sanders to trade him.
Oh, God.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, man.
Yeah, the Knicks had a pre-draft workout with him.
They must have liked him more than Kobe Sanders.
All right, 30 seconds if you want to have a chance to win $110. Final call.
Those are all the names in there, 11?
Yep.
All right.
Mark Lon Barrett, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Oh, man. Should have just traded the whole thing away.
All righty. Yeah, we already have a draft in stash. Rokas Jakabitis. Thing is, he's never coming to the Knicks. And you wasted a pick there, too. And that was like a pick in the 30s.
All righty.
All righty. Chance for somebody to go home with $110. We'll shuffle it up.
Shuffle it one more time for y'all. Are we ready? We are ready. Going
Let's do
in
it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Is Johnny going to run it back? Is he going to run it back? 50 seconds to go, and Johnny's got the early lead, but here's King Kenya going in with the Batman duck. And here's Greg W. But you don't want to be in the lead right now. You want to be like Scanlon. I can't speak. We didn't get Kobe Sanders. Kenya's chilling in the back right now. Halfway home. 30 seconds to go, but here comes James. James is sneaking in. So is Greg W. and Tyler Talbot with the reindeer duck. 20 seconds to go. We're reaching the home stretch. It's still Johnny in the lead. Could he run it back? 15 to go. 10 seconds. Johnny, Tyler Talbot. But here comes Tyler. 3, 2, 1. Tyler Talbot.
TT, the winner of today's 50-50 raffle.
Shout out to you, Tyler Talbot. First, last, 50-50 raffle. Tyler Talbot wins $110.
All right, Tyler, I just sent that to you.
Disappointing draft.
When the only thing that people are saying is he's friends with Pacome.EA, I think that tells you everything.
Yeah, it says everything.
It says everything you need to know. The Knicks are not serious about the NBA draft, and that's a problem.
It's a big problem.
That's a problem. All righty. We are going to sign off on the show. We'll have a video out on the channel here momentarily. Appreciate everybody that tuned in today. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday. Tyler, we sent you. You're the winner. We just sent you $110 on Venmo, my man. Thank you for doing what you do. Until then, we'll see y'all later.
Let's go Knicks.